Welcome back, Patriots. We are back on Liberty or Death, the Super Nintendo Classic by KOEI. And we are the Americans on the hard difficulty level. We are trying to win this revolution and get our independence. Our goal is in 1777. Things have been going well. Remember, we have a few house rules. I cannot call in a joint attack from the fleet. I cannot use more than one cannon per battle. And I also cannot capture more than one British officer per battle either. And it has to be the first one offered up to me on the platter. So with that being said, those have been restrictions. But man, I tell you, this has been a very successful campaign for us so far. So now, although we could move by sea, with that fleet sitting there, I'm a little wary of that. So we're going to see who we can move over by land, because Thompson is one of those guys that we've been moving our way down. And I am excited to get them into battle so quickly. Usually I have all my guys fighting in the north, but that's not so anymore. Now we've got a whole army down here ready to go in the south, as well as armies in the north. So this is good, and this means we may have a shot at taking out these forces in 1777, which would be a very, well, much faster than I expected with these house rules. That is kind of shocking to me. So we've got McIntosh down here. Marion is close. We've got Marion in Guilford along with Thompson and the others. We're going to be able to move those. I think Kosciuszko and Duportail are both here. So we'll have one coming down this way, and then one will be coming down this way. And I don't think they've added anything into the south. I think they've got Ticonderoga, which they took a tack over there. But I think we've drained them pretty nicely. So hopefully we're going to be able to keep that run going. All right, let's get Campbell on and add another officer to our cause. Now that means we can move Caswell down there to get where we have at least one more spot that we can occupy as we move forces from Thompson's army further down. This is one that if Pickens and Moultrie, they both are capable officers, but they don't have the discipline to get their forces up. So their training is just disappointing and subpar. I want to take one look at Guilford Courthouse. I don't think we've had that one yet, so I'd like to see who is there. There we go. It is Thompson and Marion and all these others. We're going to see how many we can move down, because I think we've already got a force that could fight and start moving in on this. So we've got Francis Marion, Lawrence and Kosciuszko. Seaver is another one that is very good. Howe is good. Ash is going to be the one that we leave behind. Seaver's not up there yet when it comes to... Oh, actually... Well, let's go ahead and take the 1,000. Seaver's not up there in his training yet, but he's going to be a capable one. I think with Kosciuszko and Marion, we're going to be able to push the advantage and try to keep them on the ropes. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump ahead till we have our first event of the episode. It is time for that first event, and we are going to press our advantage up at Quebec. We're going to go after St. John. I know we've been pushing them back, and I know they're going to be a force to reckon with at some point. We can only send Gates, but Gates is ready to go. So we're going to send him off. And actually, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait one moment. Let's see. Do we have any weapons? Oh, we don't have much money. Let's see if we can get him a few more arms. We'll let William Alexander do this one. Get Gates a little bit more better equipped, because we may run into some forces. But I think we're going to have some help. If I remember correctly, we're going to have some artillery help coming from Waterville at number 3 there. Excellent. Because if we can knock these guys out quickly at St. John's and Penobscot Bay, then we can start shifting our forces to surround Ticonderoga before they, of course, inevitably take a fleet to circle around us yet again. We don't need to take too much. We've been bottling them up here. Okay, we do have Knox. That's the one I wanted to make sure we got, and Tillman is going to be a great addition as well. I did not attack with Putnam at Waterville. I didn't, because I thought we could use them as support for both of these attacks. And now that they are sending support up here, that means this could be the one that decides the North, because if we crush their forces, they're not going to have anything left to come at us. Ooh, they have quite a bit, though. Mr. Burgoyne. Yeah, they got Patrick Ferguson, John Carden. Baum is well trained as well. Burgoyne is not. And then Fitzwalter. Okay, so they only sent one, so the more we can take out of this, the better. But we've got to try to win this. I want to see if their cavalry will come at us. We're probably not that lucky. Do they have any boats? Just Burgoyne. We want to get Knox up there and Tillman up here so we can send Gates over. We don't want to get him picked off by the cavalry. They're going to lead charges, and that does worry me. That is one concern. We've seen so many wounds and mortally wounds from both sides in this war, for us and the British, that I am a little bit nervous about all these cavalry units. If we could get them to come at us, that'd be perfect. Fitzwalter's coming at us. Foolish man. All right, we're going to move up here. I know they can cut through the woods. Tillman being at 5 movement points is shocking at 70 training. He's so well disciplined that usually he is just crushing it with 6 movement points almost right away. So I'm kind of surprised. Let's do this methodically so we don't get picked off by these cavalry units. All right. Will Fitzwalter come at us? Let's see if he continues to march towards us. Okay, so we can get the advantage here. Knock out their extra men, which could lead them, if they have fewer soldiers, they're going to be more likely to possibly retreat a little easier. But they're going to hit us. They're going to hit us at nighttime, so that nullifies Knox. But I don't think it's going to matter with Gates. If he could be entrenched, it'd be even better, though. This should be a devastating one for us. No! Oh, man. Unbelievable. Another lucky shot. Goodness. We're going to have to retreat. We're going to take Fitzwalter down as much as we can, and then we're going to retreat. I cannot believe that. All right. Let's at least get rid of him. Using Knox. Man, the amount of wounded is absolutely crazy. That just totally changed the fight. This was going to be one we'd have a shot. Even though they have all that cavalry, which does worry me. It was... Ugh. I cannot believe that. But Fitzwalter's going to be useless in the next battle. And then we'll just have to send Schuyler or Alexander or somebody, or Putnam, somebody, to come after this one next time. But Gates is out of commission now. We've got so many officers that are out of commission up in the north. All right, we captured somebody, but he's going to be let go. Let's get Gates out of here. Well, that's unfortunate. We at least did some damage. They lost more men than we did. Hopefully they don't hold that against us whenever we go into our meeting with Congress. Let's get Return Meigs up here in Montreal ready. Oh, he is ready. What am I talking about? Let's instead try a parade with him. Get a little bit more support up in Canada since we did lose a chunk of New York. I was really hoping to take out... oh, doesn't get anything. I was really hoping to take out Massachusetts with number 1 and 2, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case because Gates couldn't dodge those bullets, which is, I mean, in real life at Camden, he was really good at dodging bullets. Whenever they lost that battle, he fled all the way like across 2 states before he stopped. So he can obviously dodge the bullets just fine. Let's get up there to our next one. We want to see what Fort Western can do because we might go ahead and launch an attack with Fort Western. I need to get somebody down there to let Sullivan move. Sullivan's too good to just leave there. Who do we have here that's fully trained? Will it? Yeah, he is a gem, so he's going to help defend here. But we need... Actually... Oh, we can't move anybody. That's right. I think Boyd is wounded. So Boyd could be a potential one to move down there to get Sullivan out. Let's let Proctor do some parading around. He's an artillery unit without a cannon. So there's not much else he's going to be good for, even if we train him up. And this is going to be where he sits the rest of the war. And we can't get any support from these parades. I find infantry units do better on parades. Okay. We're just going to drill at the moment. Or, well, you know what? Not much support here. We have 2 really good officers with lots of reputation. Let's go ahead and do a parade with them, get some support kicking in New Hampshire just before the Congress meets. Whoa, what a big jump that is as well. And we're going to hope Fort Western has what it takes to take St. John's. Oh, we're going to need food. We'll just buy enough. That'll last them for the war. Between getting supplies restocked on every quarter, that's going to be enough to last him. And he still has enough for a parade with his horrible, pitiful reputation. But he's at the point where it almost gets won every time. We're in no hurry. Rhode Island is a small paying colony. Boston's another one we're going to have to buy provisions for fairly soon. Let's see if Nathaniel Hale can get us up a little bit. Nope. All right, give us Fort Western. Three Rivers, of course, is looking strong. They are going to need to stay here, though, because we can send a call to go help Meigs in Montreal if needed. Lots of reorganization is going to be needed whenever we clear out Massachusetts to get our best to go after Ticonderoga. Montgomery, Gates when he's not wounded, Nathaniel Greene, William Washington, Pulaski, Meigs, Tillman. Those are some of the guys that we're going to try to get together to go after Howe and Pidgeot and those other big hitters that the British still have remaining up there. But I think Howe is going to be their commander-in-chief now. So it could be where if we can target him and capture him, we can just wipe out the rest of their forces. All right, there we are, Fort Western. What do we... Oh, that's right. We're so beat up. We are so beat up. Thomas can fight. Everybody else is just dead. Oh, my. Can we reform them? They're not going to be any good here for us. We can. It's going to be a while before they get back, but we might as well. They're not going to be doing anything. They're going to take forever here. December. That's not as long as I would have thought. And when they come back, that's going to be a fine fighting force. Okay. They're going to have lots of cavalry supporting them from St. John. We're going to have Thomas. Just send Thomas. Not too much. Definitely not going to send any of this. If we have to, we will retreat. We're going to have Knox and Tillman over there. We did knock out Fitzwalter. They only sent one supporting unit, which makes me think they only have one left. Now, Burgoyne will not be sending. The other 2 officers are going to be sent, the other 2 cavalry. So that's... We don't have to worry about Burgoyne. Let's see what this has in store for us. Oh, they're going to be coming from right up here, too. Yep, there they are. And they're going to be coming through. Oh, it's Thomas Gage. That is a easy win if we can get there. We got Carden, Ferguson, and Baum. Okay. Actually, the plan is to get ourselves... They don't have any boats. So our plan is, which will probably fail because somebody's going to get shot and screw the whole thing up. Get these horses to go into the shallows. I don't know if this is going to work or not. That's the goal. If we can catch them here like we tried before. But Tillman's going to have company right here. Oh. It's going to be tight. Here we go. If we can knock them out here, then we have a clear way to go after Burgoyne as well. Here's the first one. Oh! It's always dangerous. They're going to be hitting us again. Let's do a bombardment while we can, while it's daylight. That's not too shabby. Ah. Tillman's going to take a bit of a beating here. But we got to get rid of the cavalry. Oh, this is going to be a bad one. Yep. Okay. Well, once they get over here, Tillman's going to be safe. Because they will go... Oh, I should have baited them into charging into the shallows. And then Tillman's gravely injured. Oh, another one. How many times is this going to happen? I don't know how we're having so many of these. Is he going to be? Oh, I was ready for that too. Oh, yep, here it is. Nope. I was sure it was going to be it. Okay. We can still win this fight. All right. Let's go after him. He's got more. Excellent. And the other one's already weakened. Tillman with help. Good. Will we get both of those to retreat? We did. Good deal. We captured one. Oh, no. Oh, wrong button. Oh, that was meant to be an entrench. We were going to win that battle. Well, mistakes were made. What can I say? We'll be back to them. We know they don't have much left. That is unfortunate. Indeed. 2 battles we should have won. Getting injured on both threw us off. I can't believe that. Well, let's go ahead and jump to the next event then. Here we are with the Continental Congress in October of 1776. We should have another place or two under our belt, but we do not. Okay, nothing surprising. We only get 1 promotion, though. I'm leaning towards Pulaski, the founder of the American Cavalry, they say. Nobody else is really Foreman, who did serve at Washington there for us in Philadelphia, helping us in the Central. We've got Mason, I don't really want to ever promote him. Christopher Green's doing a good job just parading around Rhode Island. Let's give it to Pulaski. He's going to be needed for the fight against Ticonderoga anyways. We want him to be in good spirits. Got a lot of money. We are going to ask for... We get 1 in the north, so we don't have enough. Let's do command of the sea. And we're going to want it in the north to try... Let's increase it a little bit there. Yes, sir. We will give you some more boats. Let's do the 3rd fleet. You know what? We're going to do 5 ships. Oh, that does not give us much, does it? We have so much in the officers. If only we had New York and Massachusetts, we'd be set. But we are working on getting our support up in Pennsylvania and elsewhere. So that's good news. Unfortunately, we did not get control of the seas in the north. But we do know what they have up there, and I think we can continue to press our advantage. We got the central, so Philadelphia should be safe. I'd like to get the south as well, but not that lucky. But we're about to hit the south in this quarter. Oh, storms. Don't hit anywhere crucial for us. White Plains, that's okay. Newport, that's okay. Monmouth, that's okay. Trenton, Baltimore, again. Nowhere that we need to move troops out of. So that's fine. What do we have? What's our news? Do we get any new regiments? We do get 1 in Susquehanna, which can move towards the north. I think we're going to need Zebulon Butler. He is not going to move towards the north. Instead, Richard Butler's actually might move him to the south to get Woodford free, and we can move Woodford up from number 36 Richmond there because he'd be more valuable. Who is doing it? Norfolk is equipping the local soldiers. Okay, let's get this show on the road in the south. Let's just hold on here for a minute while we get see if Charlotte can launch an attack. Or actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to this time, so how about we jump ahead to that next event. It might be Charlotte attacking, it might not. I'm not really sure if they will have the body to be able to do so. So let's find out. Well, we have instead a defensive battle on our hands as Augusta is attacking Atlanta, and Augusta's in for a rude surprise here when they figure out what we've loaded up at Charlotte. So we will send, do we send Duportail or Kosciuszko? We're going to send Kosciuszko. We got Marion, we got Lawrence, who's been chomping at the bit. Seaver is not quite there. McIntosh and Howe, I believe, are. Charles McDowell is going to just stay behind anyway, so we might as well fight with him. And let's send those. Marion, well, we have a lot of money in Charlotte. This is going to be one of those fights that if we can win and defeat them soundly, it's going to open up the way in the south. What are they hitting us with? A decent amount of soldiers. So they've got James Baird, who is their best militia officer probably in the south. Durnford, who does have a cannon. They've got Jagerman, who is good but not trained. Patterson, not trained. And then Holder, not trained and doesn't have a cannon. We're going to put Marion there. Okay. I feel good about this fight, assuming I don't make any stupid blunders again, like retreating when we're going to win. I have no doubt we would have won that battle because both of the cavalry were retreating. Thomas and Knox easily would have handled Gage by themselves. So that was unfortunate because that's one area we should have taken with Penobscot Bay. But now we're just going to have to do it this time. Thomas can go back again if needed. We know they have Gage. We also know that we have sufficiently weakened St. John's. It looks like they've been getting forces in the south by having Jaegermen and others down here. But if this is all they're attacking us with, that's good news. And I would say our goal is to just knock out as many of these units as we can, whether they're the main attacking force or not. Devastate all of them, make it where they can't defend, and we can start to push forward with our forces. Okay. Marion's going to get here. Because we're going to see if Baird will come into the shallows. As we try to get some of our infantry and Kosciuszko over there to help out. Who do we have defending again? Isaac Shelby. Well trained and well disciplined, but not much else going for him. And unfortunately, Jaegerman's going to get the night attack bonus. But I don't want to give up that fort. Actually, what? Turn 4. We're going to have to wait. We could move back. But Shelby can take some shots until we get over there. Let's go ahead and move Marion up to here, actually, so that way we can get him over there as well. Okay, this one's going to be bad. Yep. About what I expected. I actually honestly thought it could have been worse. I don't know where Barrett is. I hope he's not coming after Kosciuszko. We need Kosciuszko over there to get Jaegerman. We get Jaegerman out. I think we win this fight. But the nighttime attacking is going to take its toll. There's Baird. We knew he was around here somewhere. Excellent, Marion. And we do have the nighttime attack ability. We'll move Lawrence back down there as well. To shield Kosciuszko. Actually, no, he'll come after Kosciuszko then. So let's get Lawrence over here. And hope they don't go after... Oh, let's hope they don't go after Kosciuszko here. Stay on Marion. Marion's going to need some drafting. Now we can get some support. Oh, he gave us the hillside as well. All right. Unfortunate timing. Let's go ahead and weaken him here. Beautiful. Because I would rather move around and take... You know what? Let's go after Holder. I want to knock him down so he doesn't come and try to attack Kosciuszko. I can see him doing that. We're going to move Howe down. We're not going to attack with him yet. Want to get on the hill if we can. Durnford's about to move into position to launch some bombardments at us. Yep, he's coming after Kosciuszko. That's why we went after him first, because that is too many. Next time, though, Lawrence should be able to take him down. Oh, in daytime, we're winning that fight. But here comes Durnford. Who is he going to bombard? Ah, he's going after Howe. Interesting. 78. That is very good. Way more than I expected. Okay. Time to move Marion back. His fight is done. McIntosh can move over. McDowell. Let Lawrence. Should be all she wrote for Holder, so let's turn our attention elsewhere. Okay. Okay, we captured Holder as well, so that removes him for now. Jaegerman's going to be gone right before nighttime, which is good. Ooh. Bear's a tough one. All right, let's go after Jagerman. Because I want to send Hal down here. Then we're going to send... Actually, we're going to keep... Yeah, I think he's going to retreat. So let's keep him over here so we can get Baird. There we go. Not too shabby. Let's do one for good measure here. And then we will let Lawrence get a shot. With flanking attack from Shelby. 105. That is awesome. Way more than I expected in that one. Oh, that's a good capture. And that's another good capture. So even if we have to let them go, that's going to be a while before they get back. But this is weakening us more than I was hoping. But it's weakening them just as much. And now I think we are going to be able to march through South Carolina. Basically unopposed. They do have Prevost down here somewhere, him and his cavalry, which would be very difficult. But there's another one. We got Patterson. That is the fight. So we had something go our way that time. No gravely injured, thankfully. And I didn't accidentally retreat. We will... yeah, we'll release him. Let's take all the money. Baird is one I would have preferred to keep. I mean, I could just start capturing the first person and not releasing them every time, and then we dwindle them down that way, but the money's nice. And we're having a lot of success here. We're moving this one to Charlotte because both of these guys are just going to be kind of left behind. I don't think we just moved Thompson in there, and with Marion just being hit, I don't know that we're going to have enough to go for a battle, but if we can go after 96, we will. Shelby, just sit tight. These guys need to train for whenever they're going to be useful. Okay, this is where we get to see, do we have anything that can take a shot? We'll go after 96. Go after the militia. Marion's not who we want. These guys, though. Howe as well. That is not a bad force to send out there. Marion could continue to go, but we're going to go with this. Then Duportail and Thompson can go after 44 Camden. Okay, they are sending support, so that means Camden has some forces. So this is one that if we can, again, knock out their support as well, then we open up for others. Ooh, they have a lot of support. Who do they have? McPherson, who's good. Tarleton. John Barker. McLean is good as well. Oh, no. May have bought off a little bit more than we could chew. Thomas Brown is actually ready to fight. This... This could be a mistake. We can get Brown. Question is that cavalry going to devastate us before we get him? And now we also know that we're going to have to send the big guns after Camden. This is going to be tough. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. We've got to get a shot at him. He's going to charge us. But we've got to take the shot. Weaken him as much as we can before he gets Kosciuszko. And then Lawrence has to go ahead and go after Brown. And hopefully this is a win for us. 84 to 60. He's got a lot of training in arms. Okay, it's a win. And now we're about to get charged. Oh, it's the one we didn't want to see hit either. Oh, that's not. Oh, they're going to hit him again. That's even worse. So this is going to slow our advance, even if we win this thing. All right, Seer. Got to give support here. Make it good. That is horrible. Hal's not going to have much more success, I don't think. 155. We've got to try. Nope. We might have to lose this battle and just hope we can get everybody out. Oh my goodness, that is shocking. Yeah. Away we have to go. And we hope we don't lose people. Oh. Good luck, sir. Okay, whew. That's the key one. I am really surprised. We are not having these attacks go our way. That means we're going to maybe have to rebuild and just really train up our forces and be a little bit more patient. And maybe I need to start capturing those top officers. They've got a force there, but if they attack us, we'll be in our own defensive positions, and that negates those cavalry officers. Okay, well, nothing's going to happen in the central, so we will jump ahead till we get to that next event up in the north, most likely. All right, let's see if we can take another shot at Penobscot Bay, this time without accidentally retreating. Oh, Thomas can go, so that's what we're going to do. We don't need to have a lot of rations. We are going to have a lot of powder, though, for Knox to come along. We did devastate their cavalry already, so I'm hoping that still remains, and we can just do what we were trying to do last time. And then we can use Schuyler or Sullivan up there to try to knock out St. John's, but they are still sending reinforcements. They do have at least an infantry regiment up there, I think. Knox can get away. Okay, they only have... Oh, they got reinforcements. Are you kidding me? Who do they have? Gage, not a problem. Hill, Wolfe, and Conway. No one has any boats. So, got to be smart with this. I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to try our strategy here. Try to hold him in the shallows. 2 infantry units would be perfect for this. We can bomb them. Oh, are they coming at us? What are they doing? Knox, this is you, buddy. This is one we should have won. So they are, I think, well, Gage is one I will never just like imprison. So we're not going to imprison him. But I do think I'm going to need to start capturing the first officer if they're anywhere decent, just to try to dwindle down these reinforcements they're getting. Let's see them come from Thomas. I'm careful. No, they're not moving on to the hill. They're going to come any closer to us now? All right, let's make this a good one. Not as good as I would have liked. Thomas, you're better than that. The morale isn't there. Knox, though, can even the playing field. That does it. We're going to defend and hope they don't get any lucky stray bullets again. Okay. There we go. I don't know if Thomas is going to have it in him or not. Oh, they're going to come at us. That changes the dynamic a little bit. Oh, and he can be on the hill. Even worse. Oh, we should be fighting. All right. Can't bayonet. That would be bad. All right. Knox. Devastate him. They're going to attack Knox. No, they didn't. Because he's only the support. But that... Oh, this gives us a chance to do something. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I got something in my head that if they come at us, it will work, but I don't know if they're going to do so. I also don't know if we can defend against all these guys. Why is he still staying? 41 men. That is surprising to me. Okay. He won't leave. He's looking for that lucky bullet, I guess. All right. Stop there. He's got to retreat on this one, I would assume. He will... Are you... It's getting comical at this point. Mortally wounded. By 14 guys. And now they're coming after Fort Western. Oh my goodness. I am at a loss for words. What was going so well has taken such a turn. They're not going to win this fight. If we have enough supplies, they're not going to win it. But man, what a ridiculous... They got 1,500 good soldiers. Well, decent soldiers. We're going to hit them all the way. All the way. Ambushes everywhere. Oh, we don't have a lot of powder. That's going to be the difference maker. Nope, let's fall back. Losing Thomas like that, and it was after we would have won the other battle against Gage. These guys wouldn't have been there. Yes, one mistake after another. Unbelievable. All right. Let's get the first attack in. Knox is kind of nullified here because of the powder. We're going to lose out on that. So ambushes and charges are going to be crucial. I'm surprised they didn't get a lucky shot on that one. All right. Let's move him up here. Try to redirect him. They should come back up that way. Because I want them... Let's see if this works. Nope, it didn't. Don't want to make that charge either. But we can get the nighttime boost. That's what we want. Daniel Morgan again. If I could promote you again, sir, I would. Don't do anything. Now, every time we take a defensive shot, I used to be so confident in it, but now every time I'm so nervous that something's going to happen. There we go. Let's get him back. Move Lafayette up here. Go ahead after Morgan. That's what we want. Nighttime advantage. Excellent. Now they need to retreat. Please. Okay, and we captured him. We're going to keep him if we win this. All right. Let's see. Trying to think about how we want to get him out of there because I want them to come back down to the fort. Looks like we're going to get them that way. Let's circle around here. We going to get a nighttime ambush with Daniel Morgan? Yes, we are. 152! The man is single-handedly winning the American Revolution at this point. Unbelievable. What a... Ugh. Beautiful. Okay, here they come. 117. Well done, Lafayette. How are we doing on powder? We're surviving. Let's stay on him. We are going to defend from the fort still. Excellent. Good deal. Okay. He should be done. So let's move him down here and get a little extra. Well done. Might get them both to retreat at that. Oh, it's daytime though. Still good. They did not retreat on that. We will move Washington up here. If they want to come after us, we will launch a charge. Let's stay on them, see if we can get some lucky shots. Okay. Conway, my dear friend. How are we doing on... Oh, we've got enough powder. We can do this. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do a charge. There we go. That should be it. And it is. And we captured one guy. We're going to go ahead and lock him away. I don't really care about him. We just need to get somebody off of their roster, because this has not been going the way I thought it would this episode. Will we release him? Oh, he's not any good, though. Nope, we'll keep him. We got to start removing some. Okay, well, I can't believe that this was not the way I expected it to be. I thought for sure we were going to take these two as well as 96 down in the south. And well, due to lucky shots up here on a couple occasions, as well as a blunder, a generalship, which lost us then later a fantastic general, one of our best, we've got some re-evaluating to do. Now, luckily, Nathaniel Green's sitting over here. We got him in Lafayette Morgan. We can get some people up here. We've got the forces that I think can take... Well, they've got Burgoyne up here, though. We did devastate them. We've got Putnam and Knox. So we've got the potential, but we got to see what we can do to fight. But we're going to wrap this episode up here. I want to thank you all for joining me. It's going to be a little tougher to get it in 1777 than I thought it was. I thought, like I said, we'd have 3 more locked up, Massachusetts locked in, maybe even South Carolina by this point. Now, I'm hoping at the end of the year we can get those. I was thinking by January we'd have Ticonderoga, and all we'd have less is about 6 places down in the south, but now I'm not so sure. So thanks again for joining me. Tune back in on the next episode, see where we go with this. And as always, go out there and have yourselves an awesome day.